Thank you for coming back and watching Designs by Michelle. Today I am refilling my holiday home for 2015. And for those of you who have been gracious enough to continue to watch my videos, thank you for staying loyal, because I have been MIA due to the fact that I have repainted pretty much every surface in my house. Starting with the walls that used to be bronze and gold are now gray and distressed, and I've painted that fireplace, and I've begun to reupholster my dining chairs, which I love that. It's the gray with the suede, and I've got to start doing the legs, but working on that. But anyway, I have switched gears, and I am more leaning towards mixed metallics these days. So I will go through and show you what I've done for this year, and then I'll take you to other rooms in the house and show you some of the other things that I've been working on. But for starters, here is just an extra tree, a side tree, and we don't have our Christmas trees come into the stores until the weekend of Thanksgiving, so I have to wait a little bit. But you can see I brought in the champagnes and the golds and the silvers, and they blend and fuse beautifully together. And sometimes you get nervous about mixing those, but look how beautifully that turned out. I'm really pleased with that. And then over here I have done a really pretty topper to my mirror, and I just put different branches and whatnot on top of it. And then I also added this, which I really like. Those are just some really pretty crystal candle holders, and I placed these trees on top of them, which I bought from Costco 2 or 3 years ago, I think. And then these are my newest acquisition, which I love. And those are just from Marshall's, I believe, maybe Ross, I think Marshall, sorry, whichever store if I'm offending you, but cheap, like $14. And then on my mirror, to bring in the mixed metallics, I took one of those metallic pens and I pinstriped it and just filled in the corner pieces. Isn't that pretty? And so it brings in the silver, and then I sprayed these in two-tone paints. And I really like that. And then I'll back up here. Here's my dining table for the year. Now, really quickly, I hope this doesn't blind you. I got a new chandelier. My husband just hung it last night. My girlfriend, Sean, got a new one for her house and gave that to me. So thank you, Sean. Here is my dining room table. I took the silvers. Note that I didn't put a tablecloth down on the wood. I kind of like keeping it with the raw material, but I put a really sheer, pretty silver tablecloth, and then I took this silky silver and then placed on top of it items I already had. These candlesticks. I'm going to go around the back. It's easier to see, even though you see my cord. These candlesticks I got years ago, and so I used those, and I placed these beautiful silver finials, a mercury glass. I think I got them at like Home Goods or something. I can't really remember, and I apologize if somebody gave those to me and I'm not giving proper accolades to them. And then I put in some these beautiful gilded branches, as well as some frosted branches. Just randomly placed different ornaments down. These glow at night. These are my silver mercury glass. They're on timer, so they're not on right now. It's kind of futile at this time of day. And then finally, in this beautiful hurricane, I just mixed the different colors again. You almost see like an ivory in there and a silver. So brought all the metallics together, and I think it turned out really beautifully. I'm hoping that this is showing up nicely for you on the camera. I'm trying to avoid the mirror because, quite frankly, I haven't changed yet this morning, and I've had technical difficulties, and this is time number 3 of trying to do this. But I'll come around. There's just a little corner piece, nothing too exciting over there. Then I brought in a little bit more of the golds over here, and the reason being is that my girlfriend Jeannie gave me this fabulous painting a couple years ago. It says Believe. And so I love the colors that I was able to get. These are actually ornaments that also came from Jeannie. Thank you, Jeannie. But These are so pretty in the sense that I love that they pick up the colors in the painting, and then I put them on flameless candles, and I've done this year after year, just tied them. Anyway, this is also a mercury glass that's glowing. And I painted my fireplace in a chalk type paint. It's not Annie Sloan. I wanted to paint it, and I tried it, and I'm really happy with it. And then I did like the white wax over it. This, if you recall correctly, was just like an oak piece. So super happy with this. And then come right over here, and because my walls are a gray, I went ahead and painted the mirror silver and then antiqued it. And also I wanted to back up. I wanted to show you this. This was an old lamp that I actually had out in the garage, and I painted this black just with a spray paint, painted it black, and then underneath I painted that gold, and it gives such a great glow. Again, it's raining here today. I've got a lot of artificial light going, but I wanted it to be bright enough for you to be able to see. But look at, I just placed the chair right in front of the mirror. And again, this beautiful throw, a gift from Jeannie. Thank you, Jeannie. You've totally outfitted my home. And then up here, I love this. I just draped more greenery around the frame. And then I added things such as this. I added more branches. And if you've noticed, I have utilized these branches in several locations in this room. And then I love to do stuff like this to hang, like the ornaments, because they reflect off the mirror, as well as they have the crystals on them so they glisten. And then I also added the lights. So this is so beautiful at night. I love this piece. And then over there, on the picture, just draped across some, I don't even know what you'd call them, garlands. Whoops. Draped some garlands, and I put some ornaments on that as well. And then finally, I'm going to come across here. I've got an angel. That was from Elisa. Thank you, Elisa. Beautiful angel. Come over here. I painted these chairs, painted and reupholstered these chairs. They actually were my kitchen table captain's chairs. And I painted them gold, and then I put the black and white upholstery on them. And I just love this little corner next to the piano. I think it just has this nice elegance to it. And those pillows were from Jeannie that matched that beautiful throw back there. And then I just brought in all these colors. This is my favorite ornament of all time right there. Hobby Lobby, thank you. No, Pottery World. Pottery World. I love that store. Anyway, and here is another tree. And I will get to show you the remainder of my home in another video, but just to get you started, it's Thanksgiving weekend, and I know many of you are getting excited to begin the decorating of your homes unless you've already started. Merry Christmas. Thank you for all who continue to watch my videos and be followers. I so appreciate it. Have a very Merry Christmas and continue to watch, because I am going to have multiple more videos for you to view. Thank you.